I was doing technical stuff. Sorry. And it's Monday. So I was just talking to myself, basically. I wasn't saying anything. I mean, I was kind of sort of talking to, the crowd in my head. And I was deleting the other one. And yes, I was seeing if you guys were up on your lip reading. Can you see how dry it is in this house? My hair is like all kinds of like frizzy, fuzzy. Because like it's like static in here, so it's like, oh my gosh, I'm cold down here. All your guys' yarn is at my feet, so I can't sit right in here. I don't know if this necklace is gonna go. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me now? Lisa, what do you guys think of this necklace with this shirt? Nope. I have to go get boxes because y'all bought so much stuff that a single person would have multiple bags. And I was looking and I was playing with numbers last night, and between a giant 12 by 12 by 15 box and 2 bags, the 2 bags were almost the same price, if not more, than one box. So I was like, I might as well ship it in one box. I don't think it goes with this shirt. It just doesn't fit. I don't know. But I don't have any other ones down here that would fit. I could try this one. Because I have a better shirt on, this one might work better. So, y'all, I have to tell you, shipping is a lot more than I thought. So, it's going to be pushing $15 for some of the boxes, depending on the weight, I think. If they're weight-based, I think it's weight-based. I'm not 100% positive. It might be a little more than I thought. Okay, no. This is definitely not going to work. It's too short. It works with the shirt. Ish. I don't know, I kind of like the other one. This one works too. You were joking about I know. No, I got your sarcasm in the text. I did. I read that into there, trust me. You like the other one? I think I do too. But I said I know it looks okay, but I'm like, it's too short. I think I'm just gonna cave and give it to my daughter. Because she don't mind the short necklaces. I can't have things around my neck that short. This one I was trying to see if it would go in my head. I know Joanne says the other one. Okay. We're just going to go with this one because this one is longer. And it's not up near my neck. It's close, if that makes sense. I think because it has a thinner chain. Oh, and it's lighter. I think that is what it is. I like that better. Good morning. It's a $5 necklace, Melissa. I'll just give it to my daughter. These are $5 necklaces that I bought from a good friend of mine that sells it. She's been in it for a long time. And so every once in a while, I'll go watch one of her lives and just order a bunch of stuff from her. She does lives on Facebook, though. I don't think she's done YouTube yet. Good morning, Tammy. Yeah, nothing on the neck and don't touch my head. Exactly. Oh, no, I don't know what it was. There's certain days Now let me premise this, that most days I want to cuddle with my children. But there's certain days where just them touching me, they touch me in a certain way, and I'm just like, stop touching me, you know? I like bite at their head that quickly. Or get off me, you know, I do those things, you know, and it's not them. It's just in that moment, in that day, for some reason, I have these days where I don't want to be touched, and it's almost irritating when it happens, and I don't mean to be that way. It just happens. It's just I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm Tammy or Joanne. I'm very much like my great grandmother, where I have to wear things a certain way. Like these sleeves, my sleeves need to be, certain sleeves need to sit, on my wrist right here. Or if they're like sweatshirts and stuff, I need them to be at least into my hand. Oh, yesterday was a lot of fun. And I had so much fun, and now I have a disaster. I know, Joanne, I know, right? It's like I feel guilty that I don't want you touching me. But at the same time, in my head, it's like, oh, don't. Your touch is literally irritating me. And it's not because I'm choosing to be that way. It's just, I don't know. I just have my days, these certain days. Oh, no. Wrong notebook. This is the one I wanted. I cannot remember. Oh, Unforgettable. There we go. Okay, so it's in the right pile. I threw there was some yarn sitting over to my one side. I was like, I don't remember who bought that one. So I wrote it all down in here. I got all of your addresses. Every single person that claimed yesterday actually sent me their addresses. So, I hope you guys are okay with me underestimating the shipping, because I did not realize how much more it was going to be. But some of these I'm going to have to put in a box. There's just no way around. I just don't want to make you spend more on shipping to do multiple bags, if that makes sense. So, and I would rather go all in one package, so that way we have less likely of things getting lost. Multiple package, multiple risk. So yeah, no, Joanna, it is a good disaster to have. Well, I know, but somebody, there was like certain people that only spent like $10, and it's gonna cost me, like, because of how much they bought, like the size of everything, it's gonna cost $15 to ship $10 worth of stuff. So that's why I hate that I have to ship for so much. And this is through pirate ships, trying to save money, Yes, Tammy, I found your address from the previous email that you sent me when I asked for it to send the squares, which I may throw those in there. But I will knock off like a couple dollars of shipping off of yours, just to, because I'm sending you stuff that you didn't pay for, and I don't want you to pay shipping on something you didn't pay for. I know, Melissa. Some people, they're very finicky about shipping. I am, but I'm not going to be like up in arms about it or anything. But when I see shipping at $15, $20, it's like, ugh, I don't want that. I want to make sure I maximize my shipping. They do have free boxes, but those boxes are do they? No, I thought they got rid of their priority mailers. Or are they going to get rid of their priority mails? I could have sworn they were getting rid of those. But even though they're free, you still have to pay the shipping on them. And a box that I would need for some of these would still be between $10 and $15. Anyway, I like I said, I did some playing on pirate ship yesterday, and a lot of the shipping was coming out like anywhere between 15 and 20, and I was like, oh crap. Well, I don't have that kind of time. I gotta get the boxes like today. So I'm gonna go. We have a dental appointment. Then we have to go pick up my daughter, which is an hour away, and we're gonna eat lunch and then drive back. So it'll be mid-afternoon before I get a chance, and then I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna run to Walmart. No, and see the boxes at Walmart, the 12 by 12 by 15s, I think they are. I may be able to go a little smaller with some and really pack I might have to smush the yarn down in there, but it's hard to say how big a box I really need for some of these. Like for Tammy, Critters and Things, your box. I may need a 12 by 12 by 15 for your box because of the Himalaya yarn set that you got, the yellow and green, and then the 2 Karen Jumbos. Those and the Granny Square Pioneer, it's all big stuff. So Kimberly, I know. I wonder if like an Office Max or, man, you can see that sucker on the video. You see that right there? That dot? That's a pipple. I don't get those very often. Joanne, I can't remember. Let's see, what was yours? Oh, yeah, you're good. Yours was under 10. Yours was under 10 because I can get yours into a bag. Yours is all going in a bag. Yeah, see, it all, the stuff, I got what you ordered in one bag. I will double bag this, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like carefully close this one end. So it's going to be barely closed, but I'm going to slide another bag over it to close this end, and then it'll close on the other end. So that way it'll be one, double bagged, a little bit better protected, and also the yarn inside, one of the set of yarn has a bag around it, so most of your yarn is going to be well protected. Tammy, I keep putting this up. Yours was around, I don't think I added yours up. Oh, 10, 20, 2, 4, 30. Yeah, I just don't know that I could get them fast enough from Amazon to ship them to you guys. So let me do some looking on Amazon. Because the ones I have, I don't know what size I ordered. Yeah, that's where I was going to get my boxes from, because I think you can get the cardboard boxes for like $2. Good morning, Frizzy Bee, Miss Julianne. Poly mailers, because I need huge bags, y'all. I just don't think I can get a big enough bag for like Jeremy's order. Yeah, so I'm gonna go grab a bunch of boxes, and yeah, so, and yeah, y'all, you could be shipping to Canada. Her minimum is at least $30, y'all, which stinks, but that's through pirate ship too. And to send 2 bags, I did a rough estimate of like 3 pounds each. Just to, like I said, I just was playing with numbers. And it was going to be like 18 per bag, so 36. So shipping in 1 box versus 2 bags for her was cheaper. Would be cheaper if if I had all the numbers right. So yeah. All right. Let's see, where is my page at? Look, I'm trying my best to find you guys. I'm trying to find a way to do it as cheap as possible for you. But I can only go so cheap, you know, with what the shipping system is right now. Yep, it's customs and all that fun stuff. So I don't, you know, I've never shipped internationally, so this will be different for me. Because I don't know if there's going to be an extra form to fill out and all that. So, all right, we're going to get this done real quick because I'm thinking about it and I don't want to forget. Yeah, it's all those darn silly government things, you know. We just got to do what we got to do to get by, right? So, yeah. Like I said, I am doing my best to get you guys but I just came when I said between $5 and $10, I was just going off of an assumption. I honestly didn't really know. So Pirate Ship automatically gives me the customs. Cool. Okay, Tammy. I already have some emails from you already. If things need to change, that's totally fine. Hold on, I'm having... There it is. Okay, so between 5 and 50. And we're on week 9. Are we on week 9? Amanda, are we week 9? I feel like I missed a week again. Did I miss a week? Did I miss last week? I feel like I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, we're 9. Okay. All right, we are week 9. Thank you. Ooh, excuse me. Week 9. All right, so between 5 and 50, the number that's on the screen is not the number that we're doing. It's just when it like refreshed, it came up with that number on there. All right, Tammy, thank you so much for being here. Oh, Joanne, you're fine. Okay, so here is, I'm going to hit the generate. Maybe it doesn't go to sleep. 37. Whew, that's way into the deck. 37, Tammy. 37. 37. Oh, let's see. 37. How cool. Oh, y'all, I got close. 38. Ooh, I like this one. This one's not going to be too bad. Flower power. There's a reason I like it. This one's going to be pretty. Doo-doo. Come on. How close do I have to get you? Kiss the camera. Can you guys see it okay? Flower power, number 37. I like that one. Number 37. I should write the names next to these. I just did the numbers. I'll write it next to this one. Flower power. All right, so I need orange. That looks like orange. Ooh, I'm going to have terracotta in the middle of this one, y'all. I still got eye boogers. Sorry. It's making my eyes itchy, so. Because peach is the only other orange color I have on my list. So terracotta for the middle. I cannot tell if that is pink or that light purple. I think that's pink. So I'm going to go with light pink. So tropical pink there. So terracotta, I'm going to have terracotta that in the center, and then it's going to be this tropical pink out here. And then I'm going to say that is purple. So my purple is going to be their purple. So it'll be my dark purple. Or no, my purple. My purple is going to be their purple. And then for this bright yellow on the outside will be my sun gold. So it's going to be that gold, that gold yellow. That's going to be interesting, but it'll be pretty because this pink is going to pop. The pink that I have, the tropical pink, it's going to pop. Okay. Who has seen my tutorial? I am not privy to I'm not well versed in scheduling members only to public. So I think as soon as I load it as a members only, it goes immediately. So as soon as it was done loading, it got like processed and everything. It went out last night. So it didn't go out during a time where most people would catch it, where you get your usually if you see a notification, if it's a certain time of the day, you're more likely to check that notification unless it's sitting there. You watched part of it. Cool. So yeah, I'm excited. It's going to release to the public tomorrow. So all my members get early access to it. I don't know how to schedule it as a members only first though. So that's why as soon as it was done doing all its thing, it was already out. So I was just like, well, because I was going to have it come out today at a certain time for members, and then 24 hours from whenever that was, I was going to have it come out tomorrow as public. So obviously that's why it's not getting a lot of like kickback right now, because it is a members only right now, which is only like, I think I've got like 30 members. Oh, I hate sniffling on here with you guys because it drives me crazy listening to it. It says it's scheduled, but it's already out there with members. Oh, I wanted to go to members. Earn memberships. I have 40. I have 40 members. So, and that I have to remind myself, that's why it's not getting a lot of traction at the moment, because it's, not everybody on the YouTube streets is a member of my channel. So I kind of need to wait another day before I get too worried about it, Where are we at here? 25 minutes. Well, I don't, yeah. So like I said, this is the first like members only thing I put out there. So I'm learning. But I wanted to make it a special little benefit as being a member for you guys to have it first. So if you haven't watched it, if you wouldn't mind watching it for me, just to give me the, the watch hours and the likes and all that stuff, that would be great, helpful, and I would be grateful. So yeah, what was I going to say? I can't remember. My brain just poof. It just poofed. I need to get this drink. Although if I drink this too fast, it's going to hit me right about my appointment time, and I'm going to be like, can we hurry up so I can go? Although I might just, hit the bathroom as soon as we get there, just so that way maybe I can make it through the appointment. Oh, I finished my bag. I'm not entirely sure, I don't know. I like it. I'm just trying to see how much stretch it's going to be. Oh my goodness. So it does have it has a lot of stretch this way. I am buffering really bad. It's really soft. I want to make a blanket with this stuff. It's a dentist appointment. Hello, Linda. I don't know why. I have to stop and think about your name for a second. How are you? So yeah, it's not the best. I mean, my sides, I don't know. I feel like I got a little crooked on my seam there. Actually, no, it looks like it's probably right. And I seamed it up on that side. So, y'all, this yarn is squishy. Yeah, it's a dentist appointment, so. Although Thursday morning, I have to remind myself, I have an appointment I have an ultrasound appointment on Thursday for my gallbladder and spleen. And I can't eat breakfast. So I'm going to be sitting here. You guys are going to have to help me get through that hour. Not thinking about food. Because I have to go in fasting. I could have done a 7:45 appointment. But I went ahead and did the lazy appointment and did 9:45. Well, thank you for stopping by, Rebecca. This is the yarn I used. It's Lion Brown Hometown. You can get this at Walmart. You can find it at Joann's too, but I found this at Walmart, and it's a little cheaper at Walmart. It's like under $4 a skein. So if I wanted to make a blanket, I could go to Walmart and get it a whole lot cheaper. Well, I can't even have that. I have to. I think it's just water I can drink because they said I need to fast for 6 hours. So basically, I need to eat a very heavy dinner that won't last me through the morning because I burn through my food, as you can see. I know. I'm just, I play along. I like doing this because it's so squishy. Like, it's squish. I will say this yarn, though, it was very inconsistent with being splitty to being wound. Splitty to being wound. But I made it work. And I will say that it was very catchy, too. When I was pulling, back through or wherever, if you are working with sharper hooks with this yarn, you kind of have to be careful because it will snag it really easily. Yeah, it is inconvenient. It's like, why do I need to fast just to have an ultrasound done of that? But I guess apparently, your stomach can make things shift around if it's full. And so they want to have a good look of the gallbladder and the spleen, which is important for them to see. So, Lana, it is a bulky, super bulky. It's a 6. It is a 6. So you get 81 yards for about $4. It's a little pricey, for how much you get. But, if you're working on a blanket, you can work a little bit at a time and keep going back to the same store and getting more yarn. Except, if it's this color, because they had 2 of these left and I grabbed both, ended up not needing the second one because this is all from the first one. It's attached somewhere, I think. Right there is the knot. I don't know if you guys can see the knot. Yep, it is considered a 6. Now, I don't know how close to being accurate that is. I'm not all that great at determining size. I like to think I am. I like to think that I can go, oh yeah, this looks like a 3 or a 4. But I can definitely tell you that the Lion Brand Mandala ombres, those are definitely not 4s. Although they claim they're 4s, and I'm not sure how, but they do. It's pretty thick. I don't know if you can tell, like, in comparison to a blanket yarn, it's thinner for sure. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't have any blanket yarn out here to. It's thicker than a puzzle. It's definitely thicker than a puzzle. But yeah, this is, I don't know, I would say this is a 6, maybe. I don't know. But there's so many different 6s out there too, so. See, like, this is a puzzle, and they call this a bulky 5. And this is a whole lot thicker. It would make a warm hat. Yeah, Mandala Ombre is a thin 4 for sure, if not a DK. That's what I was saying. Like, it's like, seriously, y'all think this is a 4? Well, then why does this say it's a 4? Like, this one. This is what I have left of my. I'm working on the blanket that's in my tutorial. I'll show you guys what I have so far. It looks like a big old poppet. And this is considered a 4, but it's thick. Like, that's considered a 4. I keep wanting to put my feet forward, but I can't. I have yarn in front of my feet because I put some stuff underneath. So my plan is to finish this cake out and then take the next one and go from the dark side of it, the outside in, and go back out the other way. So I'm almost done with this cake. So it is a gradient. You know, I can just pull this up here. I don't know why I keep the band around it, because it's just this. It's like floppy. Yeah, it's one of the Mandala gradients in hot pink. Hot pink. It is the hot pink. So, y'all, I used the recommended hook size on this thing. And you're going to notice in my video, I go, well, towards the end, after I got bigger with it, I went, this is getting a bit of a wave to it. So, you see how it's kind of doing this little wave to it? When you lay it down, it lays flat, but like a 5.5 with this yarn, I don't know if it's because of my pattern or what, but I really like the X in the middle. That's so cool looking. So yeah, I don't know if it's just the pattern that I've created with it or what, but it needs to go up a hook size. It needs to go up to at least a 6 or even bigger to a 6.5. I would almost do a 6.5. Because I feel like the further out I get with this yarn, the thicker it gets. Thank you, Melissa. Well, I'm eager to see if anybody tries it, you know. I think this is my first blanket pattern that I've put out on my channel. Good morning, Miguel. How are you doing this lovely Monday morning? If Mondays can be lovely. I will say, when I look at this yarn and then look up at you guys, it's almost like I need to put sunglasses on when I work with this yarn. It's so bright. It is so bright. That, or it's just this color is hard to look at. I don't know. It could be my tension too, but I'm also trying to be loose with it, you know? But it's a thick yarn. Like, I would almost say it's a thin 5. I don't know, because it's thicker than, let me just, you know what? I tried doing my pattern with a variegated. This just goes to show you guys, yarn matters. This is using a 6.5 with a 4 weight, but this is a thinner 4 weight than what I'm using with this. This recommends a 5.5, I think. Yep, so this recommends a 5.5 as well. But you can definitely tell, you won't be able to see the texture in a busy yarn. I mean, I like the pattern that it's creating with where the yarn's coming out, but unless you hold it a certain way, you're not going to see the texture. Variegated, probably, yeah. I mean, it depends. I mean, I kind of like the way the yarn is kind of laying out. So, but to see the texture, you would have to go like this, you know? So, but let me just show you the difference between these two. These are both 4s, and they both recommend a 5.5. All right, I need more of this direction and more of this direction. Okay. So do you see the difference in those two? The blue is thinner than the pink. Quite a bit. Like, this is fluffier, thicker. I don't know if you guys can make that out on the camera or not. In person, I can see it. Hello, Martha. Melissa G, yes. As long as you're a member, you should see it. It should be available for members. So use variegated at your own discretion. You know, you're not going to see the stitches, but it could be a fun pattern or fun, you know, texture thing for somebody just to have it, to be able to feel it. But this is also using a 6.5, but do you see how this has a little bit more of a looseness to it? So yeah, this is a no for seeing the stitches. But it's pretty. I will say I kind of like the way it looks. I want to say I used a 5.5 for this little sample. So that just goes to show you, I think it's the 5.5. I really feel like this pattern almost needs a little bit bigger hook size. Well, Miguel, you will definitely like this. I don't know if you guys have seen it. You see all the texture on this? I am loving this. Is my first one too, and y'all, I liked the Diamond Pop one, I have to say, better. But the more I work this one up, I'm loving the way it looks in this gradient pink. So it kind of makes me want to do my Diamond Pop either in the same color or use one of my other gradients, because I have some of the other darker gradients. This is the only like bright one I have. Well, I'm really anxious to see if people actually make it. You know, people say that they like stuff a lot of times, and I'm not saying that you guys do this, but, and say that, you know, and I don't want, oh my gosh, I'm coming across like all wrong, y'all. Like, I want to see people make it, but if they don't, they don't. You know, I can't force people to make my stuff. But I will say, I still have people coming to me and saying they're making my Giddy Giggle beanie, and that's cool, even almost a year later. Oh, Melissa, you're so awesome. Well, Miguel, it will be out tomorrow for you. You should be able to have it tomorrow. How would it turn out in a DK weight? I don't know. I will have to pull some out and see. I have some mandala gradient or ombres I could try. I'm trying to think, what else do I have that's DK? I know I have. Oh, I have some more DK that's sitting up here right behind my head. You were there? Cool. Yeah, so the Diamond Pop one will come out, I hope, next week. I don't know. Or should I plan out my blankets a little further? Should I put them out a little further? Ooh. The red heart ombre would look pretty too. Oh, what is that one? The red heart ombre. I might have to go. Actually, do I have one? I feel like I have a red heart ombre somewhere. Ooh, I do. I have a purple one. Ooh, I might try that. I don't need to start more of these blankets. Or maybe I'll do the diamond pop in that one. Good morning, Erin. Y'all, Erin is amazing. She's an awesome moderator for me. Ooh, Baja Blue. I want to see what the Baja Blue is. Yeah, so how much is this in this one cake? So let me just say this. I haven't finished this one cake yet, but it's almost 300. It's 295 yards. I don't know. I think I might get another round or two out of this. And it is already, I would say, maybe 18 inches. Good morning, Mandy. Let me see. Oh, by the way, y'all, I got my bags in. I got some clear bags in for my Tunisian hooks cables, and it works out amazing. So they actually fit better in my case now, and they all fit in my case now. So let's see. Not even 15 inches yet. It's 15 inches from with the little bit of round that I've already done on this one that I'm on. So if you count this dark edge over here, across here is 15 inches. So I'm going to say this is roughly about 14-ish this way. So one cake of mandala gradient will probably get 16 to 18 inches of a square across, not from corner to corner, but across it. So that kind of gives you an idea. That's 300 yards in about that big. So I would say you would need, for a baby blanket, maybe 3, right? Because as you get bigger, you go through more yarn. And I don't know if this would be considered a yarn eater. Is that considered a yarn eater, you would think, in that amount of space? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that it's a yarn eater in the sense like a waffle stitch or something, but it has a lot of clusters in here. So it might be a slight yarn eater. For a baby blanket, maybe 3, I think, Melissa. But for a bigger throw, I would probably say more. So let's say 3 of them would make a baby blanket, so that's 900 yards. To make an adult size throw type of blanket, I would probably say, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8. Yeah, the waffle stitch eats the yarn. It's like, yum, yum, yum. I want to say this is, it kind of sort of is. I will say, though, the other thing that, because I turn after every round, my mandala ombre, this gradient that I'm using, isn't exactly going, like, ombreing out on all sides. It's ombreing, like, slowly on, like, one side, and then another shade of it on another. So, like, I don't know, you can't really tell, but kind of, you can kind of. So 47 minutes. Oh, we got an hour. We're good. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, it's, I don't know what constitutes a yarn eater.
Are you gonna get ready to go to the dentist?
I am ready to go, Jared. You didn't need to say that. I got up and got ready already. The only thing I didn't do is I am gonna fix this up here. Is that stuff over there and the smelly good stuff. 2,500 yards. So that would be let's see, these are almost 300 yards, so you would need around 8 or 9. That's a lot. The smellies. Yeah, y'all can't smell me. Oh, I had a shower, so we're good. I just haven't thrown all the other stuff on. And it's supposed to be in the 50s today. We're already 38. Oh, come on. Holy guacamole. 57 is our high today. Y'all, last week, a week ago, was it all last week? Yeah, a week ago we were in the negatives in the morning. If my daughter was here, Melissa, and we were closer, I'd be sending her over. She loves to do that stuff, especially with young kids. I don't know why. She's really good with kids. She loves babies. Like, she thinks they're the cutest things ever. And they do the cutest things. But she has no plans to have any children anytime soon, which I am glad because she's only 13. But, like, she's at that age where she's like, I don't want to have kids, when she gets older. Yeah, it's this weather right now is crazy. I say it's crazy, but it's also not out of the norm for this area. I call it the roller coaster season because we literally do roller coasters with our temperature swings. We go like up and down. We go down into the ground and come back up. Exactly. Even down in Texas. I want the swings to stop, especially for Michael. That poor man, he is hurting right now, y'all, with these swings. And then for anybody else out there that's experiencing pain from temperature swings, pray for all of y'all. So this is kind of a pattern to pay attention to and kind of not. So y'all, I did this all in an afternoon yesterday. So that just kind of tells you how quick it works up. I think I'm going to donate this one to Boggy. So I said in my video, I'll keep you guys updated on how many cakes I go through. So far, I haven't made it through my first one yet. But I'll get there. It's raining and cool. I would almost go for that right now. Rain and cool temperatures. Like cool temperatures like 60s, 70s. But 67 for you, Miguel. That's good. It's warmer. 60s and 70s is my ideal fall weather. Nothing less than that. I don't like it when it gets down colder than 60. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry, Miguel. Yes, autumn rain showers in the mid-60s to 70s is amazing. Oh, Melissa, that right there. Just being and being able to go sit on your porch in like a sweatshirt or something, like a covered porch, where you're not getting splashed by the rain hitting the ground or anything, and just sitting there, that would be amazing. I know, Julianne, it is a heat wave for Lana. Melissa, it is. You're just painting the perfect lazy day today. And it's Monday. Oh, goodness. And I got to make sure. Oh, and we have a meeting I have to go to tonight for my daughter, so she doesn't miss. If we don't go to the meeting, we miss out on the high adventure camp that her troop is doing this summer. I don't know where they're going. I can't remember. We'll get all those details tonight. But oh my goodness, this yarn, do you see how dark it is now on the outside here? It's dark, but it's bright, if that makes sense. It's it's a very bright, this is a very bright color. I don't know why when it's in its cake, it doesn't affect my eyes as much, but for some reason it's just, whew, it's like a neon color. You know how neon colors just kind of, I don't know, they kind of mess with your eyes a little bit, not in a necessarily a bad way. They just make it like when you look at something bright like my screen, I'm like, my eyes are readjusting every time I look up. So I probably should just stop. But that's just how stubborn I am. I just keep going. I love the heat up to 100. After that, I'm uncomfortable after 90. Well, I love all the colors, Amanda, so that's why I got this one. And then every time I look at this in the camera, I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. Look at all those pops. Frizzy. Look, pop. It really does look like a big poppet. Oh, I love it. I'm trying to think where my other ones are at. Oh, where are they? Where did I put them? Oh, here's another one. See, in the cake, I don't know, just looking at it in the cake, it's not so harsh for some reason. I guess because I'm seeing all those colors together. But when I'm looking at just the outside color, it's like bottom. So yeah, so once I'm done with this one, I'm going to move to this one and I'm going to pull from the outside here, and then I'm going to use this amazing little contraption. It works so nicely. Let's see if I can get it up straight through the middle. Woohoo, I did. I stabbed her right in the middle. Do you have one in greens? The only one I have that's kind of green is this one. It's the dark teal one. It's a greenish color, kind of. I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know if it looks blue on the camera, and then even in person. But if you set it next to a blue one, you can see the difference. So it has a tinge of green to it. I kind of want to do the diamond pop, y'all, on this one maybe. What do y'all think? Should I do the diamond pop one and that one? Melissa, you're funny. I have some red heart I could try. I think it'll be fine. This is a thicker, plumpier yarn, so that might be why it's popping so much, but I'm also using the recommended hook size for it. So that might be also helping. It does look a little bigger, but no, they're the same. It might just, the blue might be tightly, a little more tighter wound or something. But they both say 5.29 ounces, 295 yards. It may be, this one may have just gotten a little fluffed, you know. But yeah, they're the same. I like how this one doesn't have such a bright center as this one and the pink one. Well, I mean, now that you can kind of see it, it's not as bright, but in person it's brighter. But I kind of like this. What do y'all think? Should I do this one in the diamond pop, or should I go a different color? I could also try like gotta put Merlin somewhere else. Can y'all see Merlin right here? Yeah, you can see Merlin right there. Oh, I don't want all that yarn too. I just want this one. So here I have the purple one I could do in my diamond pop. I think that would look pretty. So the diamond pop one, oh, I'm running out of desk space again because I have so much on here. Where is my diamond pop set? Oh, there it is. This one and this one. So the diamond pop blanket. So I could either do it in the row one, which I think I'm going to do this one first and then do the square one. It looks like Baja Blue to you? No, yeah, this is the purple. This is the violet. The violet. But, you know, the cameras make everything, all the purples look blue. Well, these purples are sticking out. What do y'all think? Should I do it? What should I do this in? The gradient or the ombre? The ombre is this one, or the gradient in that blue. And then which one should I do first? This one or this one? I think I want to do this one. Because this one actually gives the diamond look first. I'm letting my viewers help me here. Y'all are helping me. Give me feedback. Woo! Ugh. I almost didn't lose it, but I did lose it. Oh, I think the Baja Blue is a dark blue, isn't it? Like a not navy, but like denim. Like a denimish blue. Yes, the rows do show the diamond better. So then, I don't know, maybe should we come up with a different name for this one then? Because you don't see the diamonds really in this one too well. I mean, maybe I need to get bigger before the diamonds start showing, you know? Maybe I need to go further on this one and see. Because, you know, you kind of get the diamonds if you look right here. Right here, you kind of get that diamond shape. So yeah, I might have to come up with a different one for a different name for that one. All right, I want to look up, let's see, Red Heart, Baja, Ombre. I can't type with this thing in my way. Baja Blue. Oh yeah, it's kind of a purplish color. It's a blue. A blue. It's more violet than this. Or no, it's indigo. I would say it's more indigo before you get to the violet. Yeah. Y'all, if y'all don't have one of these, I got mine for like $16, I think, on Amazon. But look, this is how awesome they are. And this is what's going to help me pull from the outside. So I think I'll do the diamond pop in this one. But I may have to go get more to make it bigger because this is the only one that I have. Oh darn, I have to go get more yarn. Or I could do it in a different color that I have that, you know, would work too. Like I said, I'm running out of spots to put things. Can I show my hook case? This one right here. This is my crochet hook case. So I like this one. It has a nice big pocket over here where I put all my stuff in it. This mince tin actually has stitch markers in it. And then I have like my measuring tape. I've got scissors in here. I've got a craft knife that I keep in here so that my kids aren't playing with it and it's not out somewhere else. And then I have all my clover hooks in here. Listen. Oh yeah, my Tunisian hooks, y'all. Let me show you. They fit better in here. Look, I got clear bags to put my, and all of them are in here now. And I still have room to put another one or two if I wanted to. But look how much thinner all of these in here versus those envelopes. And I put the measurements on the outside. I wrote it with a Sharpie. So if it rubs off, I can always, hopefully write it back on there. But it should stay on there for a while. So, like, that's so much better. It makes me so happy. And I can get them all in there now. Like I said, and I still have a little bit of room for another couple cords. But I have all the cord sizes now. I just may end up with double of each one, so that way I can have extra, like I can have 2 of each hooks, and have 2 projects going at a time, which I already have going now. Yes, I love all the ombres and gradients. They're all pretty. I think this would look really pretty in an awesome ombre. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the row by row diamond pop first, and then I'll roll out this one. But I just got to come up with something different, I think, for a name. Or I just call it diamond pop in the round. But then I also do have the cross pop, which it's going to come out tomorrow. Members get it today. But tomorrow this will come out, and this is in the square. And I do have it as a row by row that I'll do eventually. So actually I think what I'm going to do is do this one next. So I get my 2 different blankets out, and then I'll do my 2 variations shortly thereafter, sometime down the road. Not very far down the road, but just sometime down the road. So that's what I think I'm going to do. It actually goes this way because I did the variegated after the pink. Melissa G, you're funny. Oh boy, I went over 5 minutes. I didn't realize that. Tammy's critters and things left way too early, so I lost track of time. All right, guys, I got to get off here so I can get my busy day going. So, and I have to use the restroom already. Yay! I think I'm still going to hit the restroom up at the dentist when I get there, just to be like, like a mom telling her child, go do it just in case. And so that's what I'm going to do. All right. Thank you guys for being here this morning. The card number for today was 37. 37. It's the Flower Power. Flower Power. Okay, where did that come from? That is from a movie. I know. I've seen it, and I, like, as soon as you say it, I'm like, yes. Flower Power. It almost reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger a little bit. Flower Power. Where did that come from? Yes, it's number 37, the Flower Power card, which I could have just pulled this one up. Flower Power. So, is it Austin Powers? Maybe I think you're right. I think you're right. I have seen Austin Powers, unfortunately. Those were such weird movies, but they had their moments. All right, guys. Yes, Miguel, take care and be healthy and be safe and enjoy the warm weather while we have it until it goes back down for another week. And don't forget, let's be positive, let's be kind, and let's make beautiful things. Bye, guys. Where's my music? Hold on. I don't hear music. Oh, I muted it. Let me start again.